At this place in history, we're in Rutland with Executive Director of the Vermont Historical Society, Steve Perkins. What brings us here?
So we're going to look at how one family took a historic property and had some really cool ideas for it. So Joe Giancola is going to meet us inside and tell us all about the Howe Center.
So we're in the Howe Center, which is a really impressive facility, but I'm wondering how it got its name.
It was the Howe Scale Manufacturing Company, and it was Howe Richardson Manufacturing Company that owned by Aerojet, and I just used the first part of Howe, H-O-W, and called it Howe Center.
Give us a little background then on Howe Scales.
Well, Howe Scales was in 1870, it was in Brandon. And when they came here, they made a lot of scales. Well, then when the technology changed, in 1982 is when they shut down, went out of business. The place stayed vacant for 6 or 7 years. The city tried to redevelop it with Aerojet and the mayor and the redevelopment group and the state, but nobody could make it work. In 1987, I knew the president of Aerojet, and I called him up and said, I want to put a deposit down on your project. For $400,000, I bought 18 acres and 23 buildings.
It's a lot of buildings.
450,000 square feet of space. But it didn't look like this. It looked like a bombed out city, all right? July of '89, we closed. Next day, we started construction, and we've been building ever since. We spent the next 2 years cleaning up hazardous chemicals and waste and bringing it online to meet all the EPA requirements. That was part of my deal. Every building's been from top to bottom renovated. And the state-of-the-art underground gas system, all new electrical, all new wiring, and half the sewer systems, new roofs and siding. Like this building here, we tore right to the wooden shell. And I try to keep this historic character because nothing like it. And I'm a history buff, and I sort of like the older look, more modern look. And I don't know how to do modern construction. I only know the old stuff, but I'm an old guy.
During the construction, was there anything unique or any sort of treasures, any aspects of the scale company that you were surprised to find in any of the buildings?
The biggest thing you'd find when you start digging around here, you'd find railroad tracks under the ground, parts of scales and junk, cast iron, because what they did in those days, they buried everything. You know, we don't bury anything. Everything goes to recycling and landfill. Back in the 1800s, in the turn of the century, the 1900s, they buried everything. You never know what you're going to find. The other day, we're putting a solar farm in, and the guy says, I'm banging and building all my steel pilings are breaking, bend. Look at they're bending, they're hitting blacktop. So they're not hitting blacktop, that's cast iron you're hitting that they buried. Well, this is a village in the middle of the city of Rutland, basically. I got it. You've got radio station, a TV station, manufacturing, you've got dance studios, you've got high school here. We had adult education, Rutland's only Franklin Conference Center. We got health clinics here, all kinds of office space, bakeries. You can't tell people what you got. They got to come see it.
So you can come down, take a dance class, have a donut, check out some great scales in this hallway
That's
here.
Right, that's right. And maybe stop in and try to get a free lunch at Franklin Center.
There we go.
I know Joe. I'll have free lunch on Joe.
At this place in history.